Your hands are the color of an egg yolk. So is your neck, your forehead, the skin around your fingernails. You caught your reflection in the window an hour ago and didn't recognize yourself. There are 11 shells left in this row, and the whistle for shift change is 30 minutes away, and you already know you're not leaving until every one of them is packed. This isn't just one bad batch, one unlucky night. This is night after night for months in a factory built to feed a war that never stops asking for more. And some of the women standing next to you right now won't be standing here a year from now. Rewind 12 hours. Your day starts before the sun's up in a small rented room you share with 2 other girls who work the same line. You pull on a plain cotton dress, the only one you own that hasn't already gone slightly yellow at the collar. You've stopped scrubbing at the stain. It doesn't come out anymore, and neither, you've started to notice, does the taste in your mouth. The walk to the factory takes 20 minutes, past rows of houses just like yours, past other women walking the same direction. Nobody talks much this early. You've heard the pay is good, better than laundry work, better than service. And for a family missing a husband or a brother at the front, that pay is the only reason any of you are here at all. What nobody says out loud is the other reason the pay is good. Almost no one else will do this work. Inside, the factory floor is a long room of benches and lamplight, shell casings lined up like something waiting to be fed. Your job is simple to describe and brutal to do all day. Pack raw TNT powder into each casing by hand, tap it down, seal it, move to the next. The powder is a dull mustard color, fine as flour, and it gets into everything. Under your nails, into the creases of your knuckles, into the air you're breathing without meaning to. There are no gloves that hold up to a full shift. There's no mask that actually keeps the dust out of your lungs. By the time the sun comes up outside a window you won't see again until tonight, none of you knows it yet, but by the time this shift ends, the yellow creeping across your skin will have crept a little further than it did yesterday. The quota is chalked on a board at the end of the row, a fixed number of shells, every woman, every shift. Fall short and the foreman docks your pay. Money you can't afford to lose, not with rent due and a mother at home who stopped asking how the work is going because she already knows. Hit the quota and you get to go home. There is no version of this job where you get both the pay and clean hands. By midday, your skin has started to itch under the powder, a fine, dry burn you've learned to ignore the way you've learned to ignore most things here. Your eyes water in the lamplight. Somewhere down the row, a girl coughs into her sleeve and nobody looks up because everybody's chest sounds like that by hour 6. Stop for a second. You are handling an explosive by hand, all day, with less protection than you'd use to clean a kitchen. The dust turning your skin yellow is the same chemical soldiers you've never met are relying on to come home alive. Nobody in this room signed up to be a soldier. Every one of you is one anyway. By late afternoon, the itch has turned into something worse. A headache that won't move, a dizziness that hits when you stand up too fast. One of the older women, the one who trained you your first week, went home early 3 days ago with pains in her side she couldn't explain. She hasn't come back. Nobody's said her name since. 2 hours to shift end. Your row is 9 shells short. Your hands are shaking, not from fear, from a cold that settled into your fingers despite the heat of the lamps. It isn't really cold at all. It's the poison working through your blood, thinning it, turning your own body against you 1 shell at a time. You keep packing anyway. You have to. The yellow under your fingernails has gone almost brown by the time the last casing is sealed. The whistle finally blows. Your row made quota, barely, and the woman beside you grips your arm on the way out. Not in celebration, just relief. Outside, the night air feels shockingly clean after 10 hours of powder and lamp smoke, and for a moment you just stand there breathing it in, too tired to feel proud of anything except still being upright. Think about the last time you took a full breath of air without thinking about it. The last time your hands did a day's work and came home exactly the same color they started. For thousands of women like you, that ordinary, unremarkable fact, clean hands at the end of a shift, was never once true, for years at a time, and almost nobody outside that factory floor ever knew their names. You go back tomorrow. You always go back tomorrow.